Tired of dealing with annoying flies, fruit flies, and gnats in your home? The Zevo Flying Insect Trap is your ultimate solution. Don't wait. Check out the link in the video description now to get your Zevo Flying Insect Trap on Amazon and enjoy a bug-free home today.
Prominent progressive Van Jones has openly declared himself a bedwetter, an apparent reference to what Joe Biden's campaign has called the bedwetting brigade for panicking over his first debate performance. Jones, whose bosses have included both Barack Obama and Prince, made the admission on air on CNN, where he's worked as a contributor for more than a decade. It comes days after the 55-year-old Tennessean couldn't hide his disappointment with the president and his weak, lethargic performance, which he categorized as painful for the Democratic Party. On Monday, he doubled down, despite being a devout Democrat himself. He went on to reference the new term used by Biden's team to slam those getting cold feet, before challenging the commander-in-chief to sit down for an unscripted interview to prove him wrong. Scroll down for video. "I'll tell you this, people are talking about bedwetters," he said, quoting part of the biting phrase first used by Deputy Campaign Manager Rob Flaherty in a campaign blast to supporters. "I'm sitting here where I'm in Pampers, Huggies, and Depends, okay," Jones went on to joke. "Call me a bedwetter." The political commenter proceeded to grow more serious, while appearing remotely from Los Angeles minutes before Biden addressed the nation. "I am scared, I'm worried. I'm nervous," he conceded. "And a lot of people are. Everybody has the party line," he continued. "But behind closed doors, what people are worrying about is what are the polls going to show in the battleground states a week from now." The former special advisor for green jobs for the Obama White House went on to insist that those polls, along with the waning confidence of Democratic donors, will be key in seeing whether Biden will take a seat in the Oval Office for 4 more years. He said such a prospect remains uncertain, telling his CNN colleagues, "We don't know what that's gonna look like." He went on to posit the next 2 steps that will decide the commander-in-chief's fate, before issuing his own provocation to see where the president's mental faculties currently lie. "Number 1, what are the polls are going to show in a week," he said. "Number 2, are they going to be, can Joe Biden survive in an unscripted scenario? Can you sit down for an interview?" he said, seemingly speaking directly to the former senator. "Can you do 1? Can you do 2 or 3? If so, then they're right, it was a bad day. But if you can't," he continued, "it's not a bad day, he's in a bad way. If you're in a bad way, that's different." A few days earlier, Jones said that the moment Biden lost the debate, which also aired on CNN, came in at the first 3 minutes, when he appeared weak and raspy on camera. "That was painful. I love Joe Biden, I worked with Joe Biden, he didn't do well at all, he did not do well at all," he said. He further framed the debate, the old man versus the con man, and tried to, as he put it, speak to his heart about a good man, who loves his country, he's doing the best he can. He had a test tonight to restore the confidence of the country, of the base, and he failed. Jones said that there's now a belief among Democrats that they want to see him consider taking a different course now, and claimed the party had to figure out a different way forward in time for the convention in August. "There is time for this party to figure out a different way forward, if he will allow us to do that, but that was not what we needed from Joe Biden and is personally painful for a lot of people," he continued. "It's not just panic, it's pain of what we saw tonight." While not addressing calls for him to step aside during his own address later in the day, Biden continued to defend his debate performance on Friday, while speaking out at a rally in North Carolina. There, he told onlookers that he was still the party's best bet at beating Trump, despite what millions saw on TV. "I know I'm not a young man, I don't walk as easy as I used to, I don't speak as smoothly as I used to, I don't debate as well as I used to, but I know what I do know," he continued, before receiving a round of uproarious applause. "I know how to tell the truth. I know right from wrong. I know how to do this job. I know how to get things done. I know, like many of Americans know, when you get knocked down, you get